Hello, two heads up here. Welcome to another mage training guide. This time I'm casting Firebolt while alching at metal dragons. I've got a dog here, 6 with me, doing some quests and stopped by. So what setup am I going with? Let's take a look at my armor. Now, if you've done the Family Crest quest, I highly recommend you to use Chaos Gauntlets, and I don't really recommend you to do this without Chaos Gauntlets, because you're missing out on that extra 3 damage bonus you get from bolt spells without Chaos Gauntlets. You notice I'm wearing a Seers Ring instead of Ring of Wealth, and that's because you do splash relatively frequently on metal dragons, especially steel dragons, with magic. So, I'm going for every magic point I can get and splash as least frequently as possible. Also, the Ring of Wealth, I don't know how much it'll help on metal dragons. It might help with dragon plate leg and plate skirt drops, because other things like dragon spears or maybe stuff like that, maybe some room items on the same drop table. But I'm after experience. I'll take lucky drops that I can get, but I'm after max experience. I really need to get my mage up. That's why I'm using the Seers Ring. That's enough about the Seers Ring. So I recommend you bring a few pieces of food. I've got my alks. I got my air runes for Firebolt, and I got my Karamja gloves to teleport to Karamja, Charlotte Village. Don't forget your woodcutting axe and a few coins to get past the African dude guarding the entrance. Okay, so let's get started. I'm in my little secret mine here. There we go. If you don't have Karamja gloves, best alternative, just teleport to Ardone and take the Karamja boat from Ardone to Karamja. Okay, Vigroy here, if I can reach him. Okay. My palm tree. So before I was making this guide, I was debating, should I use a fire staff or an air staff for my spells? And I figured, well, I'm not going to be killing dragons the whole time. There's going to be downtime where I'm picking up loot and alching at the same time. So I'd be wasting a ton of fire runes in that time period. Otherwise, I would have definitely picked the air staff and used fire runes, because fire runes are only 4 gold each, while air runes are over 15 gold each. So it's at least that's 45 to 50 gold a cast for Firebolt, just from the air runes. So it gets pretty expensive. I mean, 1 air rune is worth more than 4 fire runes. I mean, like I said, air runes don't, that's a low price for air runes, 15 gold each, and they're not low right now. And 4 fire runes is 16 gold, easy. So, yeah. And the air runes are really going to be the expensive part of this trip. You know, of course, the chaos runes too. Alright, so I already talked about you get 22.5 experience per cast for Firebolts, I believe. You get 65 experience for Alching. So, if you don't, and you get half the experience for splashing. So, if you don't splash in 3 casts, that's 22.5 times 3, which is, 66 plus 1.5, which is 67.5 experience every 3 casts, which you spend around 300, and you spend around 400 gold for that experience. Maybe not quite 400 gold, maybe, yeah. So it costs a little bit more than alching, but you get to alch and do this at the same time, and it's much more reasonable than bursting cost-wise. May make a guide on that and see how I like that. But runes are so expensive right now; it's such a joke. I hate to spend the money. Okay, so turn my auto retaliate on. See if I can time this right. I haven't done this in a while. There we go. Trickier than I thought. See if I can. There we go. So let's see, when it's like up in its arc like that, looks like I'm casting a lot more fire bolts than alching, maybe. Oh, come on. Well, I'm not very good at this, am I? Fuck. I'm sure after 3,000 casts, I'll get the hang of it. Okay, so you have to wait a little bit. There we go. Right when it hits you, you can alch. So. There we go. So right when you cast like your firebolt spell, that's when you alch, when you see the animation for that. Okay, so I saw the animation for the firebolt. I'm going to alch again. Animation for firebolt. Didn't work. Come on. It's dead. Adamant Square Shield. That's a good alch. I don't want to get the fuck beaten out of me right now. See if I can get the hang of this. Animation for firebolt. Animation for firebolt. There we go. Animation for firebolt. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. But you can see I'm splashing quite a lot. You can see. So that's why it's good to have the magic bonus. As high of a magic bonus you can get. Okay, so now I've got it under control. So right when you see your player cast that firebolt, click that alch button. This isn't bad. Maybe it helps to get closer to the dragon. I mean, it does hit quite hard, you know, for a Chaos Rune spell. That's because of the Chaos Gauntlets. Not bad. I'm pleased at how this turned out. Alright, so I guess that's it. Thanks again for watching. I hope this gave you some good ideas about magic training and help you speed it up a little bit for you and discourage you from botting. This really helps me out because I know how long magic takes. Thanks again for watching. If you could hit that like button, I'd love you, and keep pumping out the videos. I'll see you next time.